Welcome to Cyber Protection Magazine, and today I have with me Mike Kiser from SailPoint, and SailPoint is actually busy with identity security, so probably the perfect person to talk to, since Mike is also the senior identity strategist at SailPoint. And Mike, what is this identity we're always talking about, and how can we protect it?
That's a very good question, Patrick. The identity we're talking about is something that makes sense and also that's a little bit more extended than you might think. I like to describe the identity we're talking about as the identity of a person or thing. It could be on the Internet of Things spectrum, but it's mainly made of three things: attributes, access, and activity or behavior. Taking those one at a time, attributes make sense, right? It's characteristics or data about the individual or the robotic process or the device or really anything that identifies maybe its location or its job title if it's a human, or really anything else about that entity. Then you have access, which is kind of created off of the other two of attributes and activity or behavior. And access is just exactly what you think it is. It is what access, what capability, what control, what agency, if you will, is being granted to that entity. This could be access to data. This could be access to applications. This could be privileged access to some kind of secure application. It could be something as access to your own photos that you've uploaded onto social media. So it could be very personal or it could be very corporate, right? And then activity or behavior. And this is a little bit more ephemeral, but it's what the behavior of that person is. A lot of times it's how that access is used. Does that person work from home, like the majority of us have for the last year and a half? Does that person work from a coffee shop or travel a great deal? Do they use a particular device or a set of devices? Even things as detailed potentially as how they type on a keyboard. All of this makes up kind of activity or behavior. And so taking those three as a whole gives us a lot of insight as to that person or that bot or that device or whatever it is. And with that information, we can begin to secure things. And by secure things, I mean make sure that that entity has the right access and is using it appropriately. Instead of just giving everyone access that they request, we look at commonalities between identities. Am I like the person next to me? Do I have the same job title? Do I work for the same company from the same location? Am I using these applications or data in the same way? If I am, then my access should be similar. And so we can begin to make decisions off of all 3 points of axes of that identity kind of at scale, looking for areas of normality and what's not normal, and being able to, at speed and at scale, make sure only the right people have only the right access they need when they need it. And all three of those characteristics are key.